Okay, so I have these aspirations to do some different things in my life. I've been doing some soul searching, especially with the series that my church has been doing called Bold Faith. And so I've been talking with my mentor, and one of the challenges that was put before me was to start doing these mini videos. And this is in preparation. And so I kind of got afraid again and took a step back and said, I don't know if I can do this, and I don't know if this is what's for me. But again, this weekend, God is amazing in the way that He reminds us through His Word what the steps that we should take. So I thought of a name for this series. It's called Tina's Law, and it's lessons along the way. And it's also in homage to my godfather, Lewis A. Wells, who I love dearly. So his initials, L.A.W, Tina's Law, lessons along the way. And so this first one lets us know how we got here. So I was supposed to do a video on Friday. That was my deadline with my mentor. And so Friday came and went. I wasn't feeling well. I posted about that on Instagram as I did my walk with the 21-day series. And so I didn't look like I felt well either. So I felt like I had a viable reason. But I did not let my mentor know that. So error one. And so I went through the weekend, and the Word of God will convict you and compel you to really get in action. So Saturday with my life group, we're studying Galatians, which is a lesson by our women's pastor, Jada Edwards at church. And one of the things that she talks about is that we're looking for a word, but when we are trusting the path that God has put us on, we have words all along the way. Note one. So I read that and wrote that down and put a little asterisk by it. And then on Sunday, when I was attending our services at 9 o'clock, our pastor was talking about the walls of Jericho and about don't quit along the way and to follow all the guidelines, right? So they had to walk around the wall for 6 days. And then on the seventh day, they walked around the wall 7 times. They walked around 6 times, and on the seventh time, they walked around triumphantly and they blew the trumpets and whatnot. But they had to follow all the rules. So this is me not following the rules because I didn't post the video on Friday. So Sunday afternoon I went for my walk, but I did it differently. I went to the gym and I went on the treadmill. And so I talked to my friend Andrew at work because he runs. And so I'm trying to get better about my walks and going longer and being able to be faster. And I was asking him how you do it. And so he came to mind, his voice came in my head. That's usually how things happen for me. I can recount voices, talks with people who inspire me or whose opinion I value. When those times that I need those words the most, they come up in my head and I can hear their voices. And so I was on the treadmill and I had ramped it up a little bit and I was getting tired and my legs were hurting and they were burning. And I remember what Andrew said. He said, your body could be hurting. He's like, but most of that you can overcome with your mind. So I was listening to my music. I have a soundtrack on Spotify called Move. It's all gospel music. And this one song that I absolutely love, Israel sings, called God is Fighting for Us. And yeah, clearly I'm not on the praise team. So I'm hearing Israel sing it, but I envision our praise team sing it because they get super hyped when they sing it. So I can see Dwayne singing that part. God is fighting for us, pushing back the darkness, because he gets hyped and starts jumping around. And I can see all that. And I was like, I'm going to make it through this song on this ramped up speed. And so they finished that verse and I thought it was over, but it was not. And so I was like, okay, I can only do this part. I was like, and I heard Andrew again, it's in your mind. Your body will push through. It's in your mind. And so I was like, nope, I'm going to push past this. I'm going to make it through the song. And so again, I see our praise team hopping around the stage. Dwayne is killing it. The praise team is all hyped up. The church is, all in. And I made it through that song. And I made it up at that ramped up speed. And so it was all in my mind. I just had to tell my mind that you can do this, that this is possible, that you can overcome this. This is not something that can defeat you. Your body will fall in line with what you wanted to do. And so this morning, I got up and I said, Tina, you are going to fall in line. Your body, your mind is going to fall in line with what it is that you said you want to do. You're going to take that word. And on Instagram this morning, our church had posted just some excerpts from Pastor's sermon, and it's talking, don't quit. I'm not going to quit. I'm going to make this post today. So post 1 in Tina's Law, lessons along the way, don't quit. And know the importance of having a community, having people in your life that speak a word, speak positivity in your life, because you never know when you're going to have to pull it up, when it's going to come back up in that right important moment. When me and Andrew were talking about running and whatnot on Friday, he didn't know at that point that this was going to be important for me to make the move to make this post. We were talking about running. We were talking about, getting better and developing a faster pace. But that conversation helped me to be able to make this post today. This isn't edited, it isn't cut and chopped up. This is the first take. And this is the take that I'm going to post. So we'll get better. It'll get refined. I'm going to make a few versions of this because there's going to be Tina's Law that's going to be on my LinkedIn page. And then there's Tina Law for my social media pages, my personal pages. I think there's 2 different audiences that I need to speak to. So we'll see how this goes.